Hi guys, welcome back. It is a Tuesday morning after the bank holiday, and we have 19 items going out. So let's just talk through a few of those bits that are going out today. I'm going to start off with the non-clothing items because I've already got them laid out. So first of all, we have this vintage Tonka truck. When I picked it up January time, I think it was. I picked it up with a bundle of two other trucks. They've all sold. I think I paid £15 for the bundle. The other two bits sold for 30 quid each, I think. And then this was the least valuable one. I had this listed for 15. Took an offer of 10. It's had no interest whatsoever, so that's why I took the offer. Next up, we have some Hot Wheels Monster Jam monster trucks. We have the Buns of Steel and the Monkey. I picked them up a couple of weeks ago, paid £1 each for them, sold them as a pair for £7.50. Nice easy flip. We sold another drip tray. This is a Schweppes drip tray, bar mat, whatever you want to call it. Again, if you see my last couple of videos ago, I mentioned that I picked up a load of bar towels for 20 quid. Well into profit on it. That one's actually gone for £9.99, so happy days. Couple of Teletubbies going out the door. Now, normally I would like to get the same collection of Teletubbies, you know, the ones with the hard faces. They're a bit creepy anyway, but the lady that I picked them up off, she had all different types. So that's one type. That's a slightly bigger talking type. So this one doesn't talk. Lala is the same as Tinky Winky. And then Poe is completely different again. But even though they're all different, I paid 50p each for them. They've sold for 10 quid. I had them up for £12.99, took an offer of 10. Again, it was really quick, so not too bad. This next one, or these next couple, are bundles of Enid Blyton's The Famous Five. So the first one is this 22 book set paperbacks. I paid £1 at the car boot for this. The guy just wanted it gone. So his kids never used it. But they had trashed one of the spines, which obviously affects the value because you're not going to buy this necessarily for a gift anymore because who's going to want to gift something that's damaged? So again, I had it listed for £12.99, took an offer at 10 plus postage, and postage is like a fiver, so not too bad. And then the next bundle is the better one. So we have a mixture of hardback and paperback books, and these have gone for £22. Definitely look out for the hardback books. Now, I did pay quite a lot for these, if I remember rightly. I think I paid 7 or 8 quid for that bundle at the car boot. The lady knew what she had, and she wasn't willing to let it go for anything less than that. But 8 into 22, a couple of weeks, can't really complain. Right, let's get into the clothing bits. So E1006, E1006. This is a Anthrax t-shirt, band tee. That has gone for £16.99. D1505. This is an Timberland Earthkeepers shirt. That's gone for 15. D909. D909 is a Bowden cardigan. I picked a load of Bowden stuff up at the car boot last weekend. She was selling it all for £1 each, so not too bad. And that one has gone for £9.99. E1203. E1203 is a vintage Laura Ashley woolen dress. Now, this was pulled out of a wholesale sack from Boom Vintage, and if it was in good condition, it could have achieved a lot more than it did. Now, it had a big hole in the front of it, and I was and ahhing whether to list it or not. Just because of the brand Laura Ashley, just because it was a woolen dress, I decided to give it a go. I'll see if I can add a picture of the hole on screen. But it has sold for £20 on offer. I had it listed for 25. Somebody came in for 20 quid. And for something that's damaged, I wasn't going to say no. D1205. D1205. Now, D1205 is a Wales brand new with tags rugby shirt. I thought this would be worth a lot more than it was, actually. I didn't make a great amount on this. It went for a tenner. I probably paid £6 for it. I've let it go because it had no interest whatsoever. Maybe my keywords weren't right in my listing. Maybe something was amiss. But it had zero interest considering all of the rugby shirts that I sell. I thought that one would have gone pretty quickly. But it has now gone for £10. I've got my money back. Lesson learnt. D1502. This is a vintage Tommy Hilfiger early 2000s jumper that has sold for £15. D807. This was an Abercrombie and Fitch muscle fit shirt. I picked it up in my car boot video. No, I picked it up in my charity shop video. Don't know much about dress shirts at all. I picked it up because it felt good. It was from a good brand, and it was in really good condition. And it's gone for £15. Next up, we have D1602. Now, this one did not hang about. This is a Dickies Professional Combat Body Warmer. I can't even remember where I got it from. No idea. Again, I know my average buy cost is like £4 or £5, so £4.80 is usually what I work off for my average buy cost, and that's gone for 30. So I can't even tell you how long I've had it. I can't even remember when I listed it. One of them. E206. This is a Nike Air jumper. It is a women's small. It is brand new with tags though. I think it's like old stock, so I bought it from Whatnot. 5-6 weeks ago, and they were doing a load of women's Nike retired stock. So I think it's like early 2000 stock. Could be wrong. But that's gone for $19.99. Next up, we have a coat. So I'll see if I can find that. So next up, we have this Woolrich Arctic Parker. It's a massive, heavy thing. I might need a box for this. This came in a Boom wholesale sack as well. So the item cost was £6, I think it was, per item. I had this listed for 30. Somebody offered 20. It's taking up a lot of room. So I've gone, yeah, why not? Get it out the door. 6 into 20. Oh, I have one more non-clothing piece. She's down here. And that is this vintage kiddies backpack suitcase thing. What did I list it as? Vintage Disney's travel backpack. I've had this since the beginning of the year. I picked it up at the car boot. I remember I paid £3 for it because I thought, when you start reselling, I thought I hit jackpot. Look how old it is. Look how cool it looks. It's going to be worth £100. No, it's not. But being a reseller means you are always learning. And whilst it is worth some money, if you get it cheap enough, it's not worth a hell of a lot. So over the time, I have been reducing it. So like I said, it started off at like $99.99, and as the months have gone on, and there's been 0 watchers on it, I've reduced the price, and I finally got the price down to £25, and somebody put an offer in of 18, and yeah, took it. 3 into 18. If I'd priced it right to begin with, maybe it would have sold earlier. But you just got to learn about these things. Would I pick one up again? I would, but I would price it correctly to the market. The trouble I had was there wasn't many of these online. And there was one that was priced really high. So I priced it to match that one. Funny enough, that one still hasn't sold. So, is what it is. Next up, B705. I only listed this yesterday, and this is a Nike ACG jacket. It's a Storm Fit hooded grey jacket. It did have a little bit of damage to one of the inner layers where the zip goes. Nothing major. Once it was done up, you couldn't see the damage. It went up yesterday. I put it on for 40, and I must have had 10 offers at 30. I thought, it's been up a day. been up a day. I'm not going to move yet. And then I got a message from a guy who is from Japan. This will be the second item I've sent to Japan this month, or in the last 2 months, and really wanted a hoodie. So I counted at 35, and that's what we agreed on. So it's gone out the door. It's a really quick seller. Again, that was in a wholesale bale. So I'll be keeping my eye out for ACG Stormfit stuff. And then the final one that has come in this morning is A212. Which is a Cotton Traders Six Nations rugby shirt. There's not a lot about it. It's a navy blue. It's 2XL. It's got crests of all of the Six Nations down the left-hand side. And that's gone for 18. You see, the comparison between the Welsh rugby shirt, which is brand new, only selling for 10, and this one, which is clearly very old, selling for 18. Don't know. Can't work it out. But that's everything that's sold today. So